everyone, I welcome you back to the brand new module. This is going to be about Terraform 0.14 general availability. This was launched a couple of days back, and I thought it would be great to record the video and show you guys some of the cool features which has come along with 0.14. These are not massive changes, however, these are very small and yet very powerful changes. Let's take a few minutes to talk about these changes. The first change, before we get in the demo, the first change is coincides diff. Now, with the earlier changes, you could see that what it's going to change. If you're changing a name or a tag, Terraform going to tell you, okay, this is going to change from here to there. Now it's going to do is it's going to give you some parameters that, okay, to unchanged, element hidden. It's going to tell you that how many are going to be unchanged, so or how many going to be changed. This is going to be clarified once we have a demo. That's going to give you a better visualization. Sensitive input variabilize. Earlier what used to happen, you could only sensitivize a few of the variables which are secrets or very sensitive. You could not do it for all of the variables. Now with Terraform 0.14, you could have a sensitivity for all of your input variables, be it name, location, CIDRs, IP address, could be anything. And then obviously you have got the dependency log file, which is now introduced with Terraform 0.14, which means it maintains a file with all the provider information. And yeah, that's about these changes. Let's take a moment and get back to our terminal and see what these features are all about. So I've already cloned the Jumpstart repo, which you already folks are aware of. Created a folder 0.14. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have my main.tf. Going to fire up my terminal. Let's check which version of Terraform it is running. Terraform-v. Alright, it's running a version 0.3, so that's fine. So what I'm going to do is we're going to, for the sake of demo, let's really keep it simple and start with a resource provider as a resource group. So first thing first, Azure RM as a provider, and then features, and we're going to create a resource which is going to be a resource group. Resource group. I'm really excited to show you these features, so having a little trouble with the typos. Sample 0.14, name, location, var.location, var.name, oops, another typo, variable.tf, and the first variable going to be name, default, come on, and the name is going to be Terraform latest, and then another variable going to be location, default equals to East US probably, and yeah, that's about it. Let's go back to the terminal, do a Terraform init. Oops, I am not in the right folder, so I'm going to cd into the 0.14, do a Terraform init. Come on. Alright, okay, that's right. Obviously you can't have underscore or dot, do a init. It's gonna initialize this, and this empty one gonna have one .terraform folder with tf state and backup of that. Yes, tf state registry, and as soon I do a Terraform plan, it's gonna have a tf state. Now it's gonna have a tf state because it's running. We're running it with the older version of Terraform 0.13. So if I do a plan, it's going to show me that what it's going to create, and obviously it has got all the information. So you've got a name, Terraform test, Terraform latest, and location as East US. What I'm going to do is now I am going to go to my variables and do a sensitive equals to true because I want to keep it as a sensitive information name. And now if I do a Terraform switch, I'm using this utility to switch across multiple Terraform version. Now I've got Terraform -v running at a 0.14. Cool. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run Terraform init again, so that initializes and loads up from the very beginning. And let's do a Terraform plan, and let's see the magic. Now we could say the name in when we did the plan last time with 0.13. Now with 0.14, the name should be not there. It should be sensitive, and location you could see because in the location you haven't defined anything called as sensitive as the flag. So yeah, that's about the change. Now we're gonna quickly apply this, apply, and then we know how to auto approve it. So we're gonna approve it, and what we're gonna do is after that we're gonna change the name and see how the coincide diff kind of works. We're gonna take few minutes to let it create the resources for us. I haven't got any resource group at the moment. Alright, this has been created. Now we're going to give it few seconds to let it come up. So what I'm going to do is I am going to remove, or rather comment this, do a Terraform switch, and show you another feature, how it is different from the earlier version. So now if I change the name to probably latest, just adding a simple one, do a Terraform plan. Alright. So this, yeah, that's the problem. You can't go backward. So now if I do a init obviously with the latest version, do a Terraform plan. Now you see the magic, that how it is different from the earlier version of switch, of how it is different when it comes to the difference in creation. So you see that it has got a forced replacement. Obviously you could see that. Now it's what it's going to change, it's going to change this value, and you getting this attribute also, one unchanged attribute hidden. Now obviously you could just remove the sensitive flag and run a plan again, and see how it works. So now you have obviously, oh, this has already obviously cached the information, that's why you don't see it. So it gives you a one change attribute hidden. With earlier version you could not see all these information. All it would say is, okay, this is going to change to some sort of information. However, you don't know what sort of information and how many attributes are changed. Now this is giving you a number also. Okay, this is how it is creating, and these are the attributes it's going to change. Now if you notice, it has created a Terraform log file as well. Now what does the log file holds? Log file holds the version of your Azure, and if there are any more versions. So this log file would make sure that if somebody else makes a change on their system, now Terraform log file gonna make sure that, okay, this was the version which it should be using to run on all of the system, and make sure that things are uniform across all the team members while running the Terraform. And yeah, these are the three features which are launched with 0.14. Very small changes, yet very powerful. I really like the sensitive feature. To be honest, this hasn't made much of a difference because anyway, you with previous changes also you could know that what is going to change. Sensitive is really cool feature, and then the log file again gives you flexibility to keep the version uniform across all of your users. All right, I hope this was informative. I am going to explore a lot of new features again whenever they come in, and hopefully we'd be able to present in front of you so that you folks can also put that into practice for your organization. I hope this is informative. I'll see you in the next video whenever Terraform comes up again. Thank you.